We all have activities we prefer to do and therefore are likely to engage with, while we're less likely to do the activities that are not so enjoyable. The Premack principle states that if a less preferred activity is followed by a higher preferred activity, people will be more likely to complete the first activity. This concept is also known as Grandma's rule because caregivers often apply this principle. You need to eat your vegetables before you can have dessert. Why might we use this strategy with our children? Research has shown that positive reinforcement strategies improve behaviors. This strategy rewards your child with doing something they enjoy if they complete something they are not typically very likely to do. It also creates a positive reciprocal relation between parents and children and is easy to use in a variety of situations. How can you use the Premack principle with your child? First, you will identify activities your child is likely to engage in or are highly preferred. Likewise, you will also identify activities your child is less likely to engage in or are less preferred. Next, you will plan or identify scenarios when you could reward your child with a preferred activity for completing a task they typically would not do or causes behaviors when you ask them to complete it. Finally, when that scenario happens, you will tell your child what preferred activity they will get to do after they have completed their non-preferred activity by using statements such as first then or when then. For example, for a child who typically spends much more time playing video games than doing homework, by using the Premack principle, you could say, when you've finished your homework, you can play video games. This strategy can be used for assisting children with completing daily routines or household chores as well, such as, first brush your teeth, then we can read a bedtime book, or you need to put on your coat before you go outside, or perhaps you can FaceTime with Grandma and Grandpa after you've cleaned your room. When implementing this strategy, remember, the then has to be something your child enjoys doing in order for this strategy to be effective. Use positive language in your statements such as first homework, then computer, and avoid threats or ultimatums such as if you don't do your homework, then you can't use the computer. Follow through is a must. Be consistent by always providing the then or reinforcing activity once your child has completed the first. Parents can use the Premack principle in a variety of situations, and likely you are using it already. It's a quick and easy strategy to increase engagement and cooperation for completing nearly any task. First, give it a try. Then, you can sit back and see the results. As we all know, Grandma knows best. Thanks for joining us for today's Behavior Bits.